welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I am super duper excited that today we actually are doing my second day of my spring makeup looks. You guys, I can't believe that we are about 10 more away, you guys, and we're finally done with the series. And then of course I'll be doing the 12 days of summer, so always stay tuned, you guys, for spring, summer, winter, and fall. And I can't wait for you guys to see more of these kind of upcoming makeup looks. So if you guys have any awesome makeup looks that you guys will love me create, let me know in the comments down below. But of course, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that way you guys can see so much more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also, guys, after this video, I am gonna do a clean with me video. And I know it's been a long time coming, and I'm really excited to actually get finished of my Christmas series and actually catching up. So definitely keep on more of them, you guys. I'm so ready for more. But further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I actually did off camera, and that is my brow product. Alright guys, so the brow product I actually did off camera, and that is the $1 Billion Brows, and this is the shade called Taupe. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I want this one real quick. Look at that. You guys, this is literally how much I'm working on right now as we speak. Look at that. So you guys, I got more to the front so we can get more and more of this out. But I am so excited, you guys, to actually see how amazing progress I've been working on this. And also, guys, when there's a tiny bit left, I will always use my tools and literally get every last bit of it. I've done that with so many of my brow products you guys see from the e.l.f. one. And I really am so excited. I definitely will have to go back to the brow of e.l.f. in the future. So if you guys want me to get back on that, let me know. But this one is so good, and I can't wait for you guys to see this progress again for next month in September. Alright guys, so the other thing I also did off camera is my primer. And you guys know the primer I am working on, and that is the L'Oreal Spring Skin Effective Primer. This is the Hydrate, Moisturize, and Blemishes. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I actually am right now with this one. Gosh, you guys, look how much I have left right now as we speak. But I do want you guys to know is that you guys will also see my empties really soon in the future. And anytime you guys, my primer basket gets really good amount full, then of course I will film that during the month. And so that way I can throw this stuff away afterwards and actually put them into the garbage and to go recycling. And of course, whenever there's some products I have left in my collection that I need to use, Of course, I put them in my makeup bag, and of course, I'm always gonna be buying new makeup as I go, so that way I can just like have like or purchase other things down the road. But by the time you guys see this, it will be empty in September, so definitely keep on this one, you guys, from make it empty for next month. Alright guys, so the other thing I also did off camera, you guys can see, is my foundation. And you guys know the one I am working on, and this is the Tarte Shade Matte Foundation, and this is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty, but I'm also using the shade Light Medium Neutral. But I definitely want to see how far I am right now on the inside. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one is definitely finishing, and I can't wait to actually get every last bit of this part and the inside, and also the part of the where the thing goes at. But I will actually have this in my makeup empties, and then I'll be working on this other type of foundation, you guys. So whenever there's a tiny bit left of this one, I always make sure to put it inside of this foundation, so that I can actually put this whole thing in, together and put it in the empties for makeup. And then just have this one, because right now, you guys, I'm so looking forward of, getting through my collection, getting through the old and going through the new. So you'll see this one first in my empties, and then you'll see this one after that. But I'm so ready to include more things, so definitely stay tuned. Alright guys, so the other thing I also did off camera, and that is my concealer. Alright guys, so the concealer that I am working on, and that is the Revlon Color Stay Concealer, and this is the shade 03 Light Medium. By the way, you guys, this one is definitely on its way of finishing, and then when I get every last bit of it out, then I will have this whole thing into my makeup empties, and then I'll be working on the Kevyn Aucoin that I actually had in my makeup bag. But I will also put another concealer in my makeup bag, so that way one of them runs out, then I have another one. But I'm very lucky, you guys, to actually continue and, going through what I have. And then whenever there's certain things like, okay, I'm definitely out of this, I'm definitely out of that, but I'm always like putting them into the empties. And so I can actually try to go to the store or online and literally order the things I needed. But I will always do more hauls for you guys, like whenever I'm literally don't have that much left in my collection. But definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in my Makeup Art Japan, and also my favorites for next month in September. Alright guys, so the other thing I also did off camera is my powder. And you guys know the powder I am working on, and that is the Hard Candy Cheer Evie Translucent Loose Powder. You guys, this is literally how much I have left right now in this powder. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. Look at that. You guys, I can't believe I'm already halfway done with this powder. I'm so excited. But also, guys, when there's a tiny bit of this, I will make sure to put every last bit of it on my face. And then I will just put this whole thing into my makeup empties, and then I will also use the e.l.f. one. And I will always put an extra powder in my makeup bag, because you never know, like whenever there's a tiny bit left or there's some left in there, it's really, really important to get as many other products you have. If you have hair care, skincare, makeup, and also if you're also decluttering of your collection, it's really, really also important is to kind of like go through what you have. And if that way you have a basket that you have, and you can always just put them in there. And if you ever want to create your own YouTube channel, then I will also recommend it to also like have 3 baskets, like one for like skincare, one for makeup, and then also the other one for body and other products you have. But it's always good to do them like every month. And so that way, if you have like 3 baskets and they're already full, it's really good to film that and just throw everything away afterwards. And that's why for me, I always check through all the products before I ever use it. And if it's already done, I will clean it out and then rinse it out. And then I just put the whole thing back together and I just throw it into the empties, and then I keep doing that every time. So that way, like that way it actually gets through my collection every single time. But definitely stay tuned with you guys for next month in my Makeup Bridge Pan and also my favorites. I'm so ready to go back to Walmart and try out some more hard candy powders like whenever I'm done. Alright guys, so the very, very last thing I actually did off camera, and that is my lip combo. Alright guys, so the first one that I also am working on, and that is my CoverGirl, and it's the shade 540. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. Look at that. You guys, I am super duper excited to get every last bit of this, but I am so excited, you guys, to include this in my other lipstick, and I'll clean this out and I'll put it into the empties for next month. And you guys know the other lipstick I will be taking out, and I will have this into my other CoverGirl one, and I'll be using that one because I just want to go through each one I have. But you guys will see so many other lipsticks. You guys see them in my past empties, and I'm so proud of myself. And it's actually starting to very, very slowly going through. But I just can't wait for you guys to see more and more in just my make empty only. So stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in my Makeup Bridge Pan, and also my empties, and also my first video for next month in September. Alright guys, so the very, very last combo I already did off camera, you guys see on my lips, and that is my Breath My Word, and this is the Mirror Mimosa lip gloss. You guys, I love this packaging so much. But also guys, I was gonna get more of these lip glosses for my haul. I already have like 2 more of them, but I'm gonna wait until they actually are on the sale for the lip gloss and lip combo. But you guys will see this guy in my empties. I'm so excited to get more down the road, but definitely stay tuned with you guys for next month in my Makeup Art Japan, my first video, and my Make Empties only. So definitely stay tuned for you guys. I'm so excited. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm going to go ahead and put on, and that is my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Solali Longwear May Bronzer. Alright guys, and then the other thing I'm going to go ahead and put on, and that is my Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. Look at that. You guys, this is literally how much I have left right now. But I'm so excited, you guys, to completely finish this. And then I will actually have this the inside and the outside and everything else. And I will have this in my empty for the very first time. That looks beautiful. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm going to go ahead and put on also, and that is the Sing From Space IP, and it's called Iridescent Highlighters from Space Case Cosmetics. You guys, this is what the outside looks like as we speak. I am so, like, there's like no words how to describe it, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm gonna go also put on, and that is my NARS palette. Alright guys, so if you guys are doing a birthday type of thing, I'm gonna go ahead and actually use this color right here like I usually use. I'm gonna use that for my entire crease. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this one right here. I don't know, okay, now you guys can kind of see it. There's a little bit pan right now, and you guys, this is gonna be done really soon. And when I go to this one, I'm gonna go down to this one. So I will have this one, and I will have this one and this one. But also when this one gets done, I'll go down to this one right here. Alright guys, and then the second color I'm gonna go ahead and also put on is this actual beautiful, like a really beautiful color right here. I'm gonna use that for my upper crease. That looks beautiful. Alright guys, so the very last color but not least, and you guys know I'm also pretty pan, is I'm gonna go ahead and actually use this beautiful color right here, and I'm gonna use that for my glitter entire crease. My gosh, you guys, this makeup look for like doing a spring wedding type of look, absolutely love it. And also if you're having a birthday on the same day of your wedding, this is definitely the look. Alright guys, so the very other thing I'm gonna go ahead and put on off camera, and that is my Pure with Organ Oil. It's called Big Look Mascara. Alright guys, so you guys know I'm gonna go ahead and also put on is my mascara off camera real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so my mascara is on. Alright guys, so the very final thing but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and use the hashtag Give Them Lola Beauty and this is Do You Boo Setting Spray. Alright guys, so I am so happy announcement is that I actually got every last bit of the other setting spray of this one, and now I'm already finishing the other Urban Decay one I actually may be using now. And also guys, another thing I am so excited to show you guys that I completely finished my first ever setting spray, and you guys, I can't wait for you guys to see more in the future. Like, I will be buying more, but I need to wait until the other one I have, and I have other sprays, but I will be including those too, like give you guys updates like every time. But the one that I completely finished, and that is my Urban Decay Quick Fix Charge Complexion Prep Primer Spray. Ta-da! You guys, I got this whole thing cleaned out, and you guys can see there's like no makeup around it. And I'm so happy you guys have finally finished this for such a long time. And now I can't wait for you guys to see more. And I will be, you know, buying more at TJ Maxx and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to put this in my Makeup Empty right now. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I already put that spray of the primer spray, and it's already in my empties right now as we speak. Alright guys, so here is my second day of my spring makeup look, and I gotta say I am so incredibly proud how this makeup actually turned out. You guys, I am so excited to actually continue of getting through all of this makeup I still have in my makeup bag. And you guys, I'm always going to be, you know, rotating stuff and letting you guys know things are empty and actually about to be finished. And I just can't wait for you guys to see so much more stuff, skincare, hair care, body care, And also, if you guys are also new to my channel, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that way you guys can see such more updates every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also, guys, if you guys have friends or family who really would love to do empties, hair care, skincare, all that kind of stuff, so definitely keep an eye on so much. And if you guys, I would love if you guys help me to reach 100,000 subscribers. And once I reach 100,000, then I'll first get my first ever check mark, and then I'll be doing a massive PR, but I'll be doing them like every month, and so that way I can get them posted and you guys will see so much, like so much new makeup, you guys. I can't wait to do in the future, so definitely stay tuned. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.